Okay, I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we'll get started. Okay. Good. Brilliant. Hello, it's 5 o'clock, 28th of August in the UK. My name is Ozair and thanks for joining in. Today's live stream is about landing page optimization, how you can increase your conversions, conversion rates, and obviously bring your cost per conversions down. So if you are new to these sessions, the format is I'll go through the landing page optimization slide deck, and then I'm going to answer any questions anyone has. So all you need to do is to put your questions or comments on the comment box on the right hand side of your video, and I shall try and answer them for you to the best of my ability. So hi Mudassar, walaikum assalam, my friend, hope you are keeping well. And those of you who are watching this as a recording, then you can put the comments under the video, and I always reply to pretty much each and every question. So today is all about landing page optimization. Very few advertisers and business owners pay a lot of attention to it because they don't think as the landing page is going to have a major impact on the advertising campaign. So the whole focus of their online marketing or advertising is either on Google ads or Facebook ads or any kind of ads which they are running, and they'll try and optimize that if that's what they are trying to do. Most campaigns which I see are just set up and forgotten and let it run, and these campaigns will not give you any performance or results. So a fair bit of work needs to be done along all these different places. So you need to have your ads, your keywords, your ads, your creatives, either images or videos, and then the landing page. And I found that landing page is one of the last or the least place where anyone is paying any attention, and that needs to be rectified, because if you are not getting any results, it could be one of the reasons why you are not getting any conversions. So let's go into the slides and I'll go through some optimization tips to help you get the best out of your ads campaigns. Now, if you were in a race, which car would you rather have? The fastest car available, or an old slow car or a truck? There's no way in the world you can beat this fast sports car with a car like that, because no matter how good you are as a driver, it's just physically not possible. And you'll find on Google and all over the internet that increasing the page load speed increases, or reducing, I should say, the page speed, load speed, will increase your conversions. And this is, I would say, one of my top tips. I see a lot of people who are hosting their own websites. All they would do is buy the cheapest and the most economical hosting platform or servers they can find, and let their campaigns or let their websites run on it. You need to invest in fast servers and fast hosting as well, or find a platform where you can host your websites and landing pages, which will give you a really good page speed test. So this is pretty much my biggest tip to you guys, is to first look at your page speed, how fast or slow your website loads up, and then it's going to show you the results. So before I go into the next slide, let me take you to the Google Page Speed Insights. So this is a free tool which you can Google. Enter your website in here. There are lots of different page speed tools as well, which will look at your website or your landing page, and now it has given us a really slow speed over here. And I know for a fact why that is, because the desktop version is working lightning fast, and so was the mobile page, but we've been making some tweaks and changes, and this should come back to above 90 within the next few days. And luckily for us, majority of our website traffic is from the desktop, so this is where we are driving all the traffic to, but we want to make sure that our mobile website is also very fast. And the reason why I'm showing you, and I could have quite easily not gone in here and hidden this mobile one, is because I want to walk the walk. What I preach is what I teach is what I do for our business and in our business. And if there are things which are not right, this can be perfected or taken care of, and not just brushed under the carpet, pretending that it's not happening. But you want to be between the 90 and the 100 mark where your website needs to be, and then you'll find as soon as you increase the page speed, you are going to really get your conversions increase, especially for e-commerce websites. Okay, so let's come back over here. We start off with send visitors to a relevant and targeted page. Don't send them to a home page, because the home page is one of the worst pages you can send your traffic to. Too many options, too many things on the home page, because if you offer multiple services like we do Google Ads, web design, photography, video marketing, and lots of different things, the client is going to get, or the visitor I should say, is going to get confused as to where to click. They're gonna start clicking around on different links, and then they'll forget why they came to our website in the first page. If you are selling red apples, take them to the page where you sell red apples and not green apples. So it needs to be super relevant and targeted and drive the traffic to the most relevant page on your website or landing page. Then you need to have that customer journey to be absolutely consistent and giving that same experience, the same branding. And from what I mean, also the branding is not only about just the colors and the logos, and it's also the messaging. The messaging has to be congruent right from the ad where they clicked, or they saw the ad, they clicked on it, to the landing page, and also to the thank you page. So when someone takes a call to action, be it to subscribe to your e-newsletter or submit a lead form or any other form which you want them to submit, you take them to a thank you page, because that's where you can also offer them something more, and to build up your trust building and to continue building that trust. I see a lot of forms which has got a pop-up message come up. It might say thank you for your submission, we'll be in touch soon, compared to if you were to take them to a thank you page, which I will show you in a minute. You'll see the difference, and I would highly recommend you take people to a thank you page, because if you are tracking conversions and something has broken or not working, it's much easier to track it and then sort it out, compared to something which is just popping up and disappearing after a few seconds. Now the ad could be obviously in different versions, i.e. text, image, or video. So if you're using images on an image ad, then make sure that that image which you have used on the ad is also on the landing page. So quite often I will use my headshots on the ads. I will have the same headshot on the landing page so that they can see that this is what they saw on the ad and this is where they've landed up on this landing page. Attention grabbing headline, clear and concise messaging on it. It needs to capture the visitor's attention within a matter of seconds, ideally within less than 3 to 5 seconds. Straight up, it's crystal clear what you offer and what they're going to get. So this is a landing page for Shopify, and straight up, as soon as someone lands here, they see this: sell online with Shopify. A very strong message, trusted by over 400,000 businesses worldwide. So that's the sub headline, and you're saying that there's not a lot more text over here. It is straight to the point, and they want someone who comes here to get started with the entering the email address. So this is extremely important, that you must get your headlines as strong as possible to capture someone's attention very quickly, and keep the language simple and precise, and not very long headlines where it is 3 or 4 lines long. Ideally maybe 1 at the maximum, a headline and a subheadline. And following on from that same message about keeping things simple, is you don't want to write long essays and make your landing page look like a newspaper. Nobody has the time, nobody's going to read it, even if you put them up, and you'll find that your conversion rates are going to drop because people will get bored and they won't understand your message, first of all, and secondly, they will not know what you do, what you offer, and they're just going to bounce off. So this is a landing page for Vimeo, where again they put a nice little headline, put your videos to work, and then a subheadline, a call to action, and then they've got these icons of the brands which are using Vimeo, and you can see how little the text is, and they're using these images and graphics extremely cleverly. What I love about this design is the white spacing around the text and around the images. The more you have it, the better it is going to be to the eye. It's kind of like, when you wear a shirt and you want to put a tie on and the top button is really, really tight. It's very uncomfortable. You want that size, that button to close, properly and perfectly, so that at least you can breathe. And this is what this website or this landing page is about. It's got lots of space. It's not like that collar which is extremely tight, and all they've got is 3 lines there, another 3 there, and they've broken them into sections to separate it out visually. Headline, few lines, and that's about it. So keeping things very simple and to a minimal. So the message over here is less is more kind of a thing. Don't try to stuff the page with lots and lots of text. So the CTA means call to action above the fold. And if you got a long form landing page or a long landing page, then try to put the call to action underneath as well, so that people can see that call to action at all times, even if they are scrolling. But when you do have long form landing pages, again, don't have very long paragraphs. Have 2 lines, 3 lines at a time, lots of white space, again, text, lots of white space, and so on. And same here on one of these landing pages for Dropbox. They've got the headline, a couple of lines of subheading, and then the call to action. So what I mean by the call to action above the fold is, in the good old days when the newspapers used to be quite big and they used to be folded in, and that's where the above the fold comes from. So if you were to hold that newspaper in your hand folded, whatever you read at the top is above the fold, and when you opened it up, the bottom half of the newspaper would be below the fold. So what that means over here in website and online terms is, without scrolling down the page, whatever you see at the top is above the fold, and whatever you see below, when you need to scroll to see this text and graphics or whatever, that's below the fold. So you want to keep your call to action ideally on the above the fold. Now you will find and hear arguments from other people saying that people want to see who you are, what you do, what you offer, and then they're going to take the action. They're not going to just read the headline and take that action. But data proves otherwise. You will find that most, and you can split test. You can split test a web landing page with the CTA above the fold, another one below the fold, and I bet the one with the button above the fold will win every time. Okay, split testing, or what we call A/B split testing. So there are lots of variations you can do, or split tests you can do on a landing page. What you must not do is change the whole page, because then what's it called is a multivariant test. When we say split testing, A/B split test, what you want to do is to either change the headline and keep everything the same, either change the images or the image on the page and keep all the text, call to action the same. If we have a video, have video 1 on one page, video 2 on another. Call to action, you can either change the color of the button, or you can change the text on that button to see which one is converting and which one isn't converting. So this is quite important when you are split testing, that change one item at a time. Okay. As I was talking to you about the thank you page, so this is one of my pages where someone signs up on the landing page. They are then taken to a thank you page. So I've got the headline here. I've again put my headshot over here, and this is what I mean by providing additional information or a call to action or some other additional information of value, which will then excite that person of wanting to talk to me. So what we have got here is a link to my calendar. So instead of them having to wait for one of us from the office to get in touch with them, they can straight away book a call in my diary or my calendar, and that's done and dusted, and that's about it. We don't need to do anything else. We will know straight away the person who has signed up has also taken the step of booking themselves in the calendar, and then we send them a reply. So thank you for booking in, and we're looking forward to catching up with you soon. Then I also got a couple of videos along the bottom of happy clients, which these are also on the landing page. So if they haven't seen these or viewed these videos, they also get this opportunity, because now they want to get in touch with me or connect with me for the free strategy call or whatever call they want to come for. This is going to excite them even further, because these are video testimonials from our clients who have said nice things about us. And then what happens on quite a few online calls, that people don't turn up on those strategy calls. So we want to make sure that they do turn up. So we've got the call to action over here, to book in the strategy call, and then we've got the social proof that we need to show them. Or if you've got any other social proof like your 5-star reviews or Facebook reviews and so on, put them on the thank you page. Now this you cannot do on the pop-up message, which I see a lot, and this is why I'm not a very big fan of those thank you pop-up message, which will, once somebody fills in the form, is going to pop up and disappear after a few seconds. Whereas over here you can see how we then guide our visitor to the website and become like a raving fan that okay, they want to they will get excited about after watching these videos or the reviewing the testimonials. It's all about building trust, right? I put up videos on YouTube. I'm coming on live every weekday. It's all about building trust, and this is the biggest factor of you getting a lead or a client and not getting one. So there are a few things which you can do on the landing page to build up trust. Phone number. I see a lot of landing pages don't have a phone number because people can't be bothered to answer the phones, or they may not have the resources to answer the phone. For me, this is one of the biggest things which we want to do, is to put up the phone number, because why wouldn't you want someone to call you? And a phone call from someone which is inbound is one of the hottest leads you are going to get for your business. The ball is in your court now to convert them into booking something with you, free strategy call or a consultation, or give them an offer straight up during that call that, you know, if you take up this offer right now, I'm going to throw in these bonuses, or I'm going to offer you a discount or add some more value to what they are looking for. Social proof is again important. We all live in this internet world where everything we read and look at is pretty much on the social media. You got some proof, whichever platform you're on, whether it's LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, put them up. Any certifications or logos. So in our case, we are a Google partner, Shopify partner, and YouTube certified. So we'll put those logos up. We also put up logos of some of the clients who we work with, and some of them are quite well known and big brands, and that also showcases you as an authority in your niche, and showcases to people that you are good at what you do, because this is why all these big companies are dealing with you. This is extremely important. Privacy policy and terms of use, which I don't see a lot. Although it's right at the bottom of the page, you need to have these at all times on every page and throughout your website as well, because that again builds up trust, where somebody can see and they will know that you are not a cowboy or a scammer where you are trying to get somebody's information without having any pieces of legal items on your website. So now we've got two things. One is the form, which is the call to action. So sometimes when you have these forms on the website, you either have as a long or a short form. So this is a short form where I've just got one single field to for someone to fill in, and then there's one over here where it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what I would say to you is, it's horses for courses. Over here we want to pre-qualify so that we've got all the information when we hop onto the strategy call. And if somebody has bothered to go through 7 fields, although it doesn't take long, but obviously it takes a little bit longer than filling in 1 field. So that was short form page is just an access to the course, which we give them straight away, whereas over here we are asking this information so that we have all the things we need to know before we hop on a call to them. So let's say they put in their web address, so we'll go and see what the website is all about, and during that call we can then offer them tips as to how to improve that website, or what's not good, what is good, compliment them on what's right. And if they are running Google ads, we can then look at all the page speed and all the other call to actions, etc. So this is what we have, what we call a long form form. Then we have, where's the other one gone? The short one I've already covered. Lovely. Yeah. Okay, so it really depends on which form you want to go with. If you can try it and see what happens. If it's for the same service, try not to have such extreme variation in the forms. All you do is have a first name and an email, and the other one you can just have an email, because every field you have decreases the likelihood of that conversion. That's a fact, and you can test it, you can try it. Lots of companies have done the testing and produced the results on these forms, that the long forms convert less compared to the short form. The other thing which you must keep in mind is, if most of your traffic is on the mobile, they are less likely to convert with a long form, because it's quite difficult and painful to fill in a long form on a mobile compared to a short one. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this session. Now I'm going to go to the comments and questions and see what you've got. If you haven't put any questions, then now's your time to put them in. What I would request is, if you find that these sessions really helpful and of value, then please do give us a little review on this link on our Google My Business. And as a little thank you for doing that, I'll hop on a 15-minute call with you. So what you do is, once you've done the review, send me an email at info@sfdigital.co.uk. I'll send you the calendar link where you can set up your time to meet up, and I'll answer any questions you may have. Okay, so today seems to be fairly quiet, and Mudassir, you ask, please teach me how to increase subscribers with YouTube ads. Okay, well, all you need to do, and the only thing I can suggest you do, is upload videos consistently. And what I mean by that is regularly, not one video today, another one when you feel like it, which could be 10 days away, and then another one, it could be after another 5 days. Create a calendar or create a timetable, and the value of the content needs to be really, really good. Because if you are not giving a good, valuable information, you're not going to get any subscribers, I'm afraid. That is the key to it. I am pretty consistent on YouTube, and hence we have started to get a really good following now. But it is a lot of hard work, dedication. You need to put resources in it, and you will, I'm pretty sure you'll get the results. Thanks, Adam. So I'm glad you were there. I thought you were not in, so you were a bit quiet today. So that's good. I'll appreciate your review, and yeah, just get in touch with me, and we'll hop on a call whenever you are available. So that's it for today. I hope you have a great weekend, and I shall see you on Monday, same time, same place. Till then, stay safe and God bless.